Okay. Well, apparently I wasn't live. I don't know why I have such a hard time with this technology thing. For a computer scientist, you would think I might be a little better at it, but I'm not. I am just as bad as your average 86-year-old living in rural Kentucky. That's about the level of proficiency I have with technology. So, to no one's surprise at all, yeah, I have Serum open. I just made this patch. Or not patch, at this table. We're making a patch right now. I'll go over it real quick, because it's a shame that you guys didn't get to see it. So, just real quick, in case this does end up staying on my channel, I keep deleting these, but in case it does stay up, what we're doing today, well, okay, I'm still in my pajamas. Not even, I mean, I am in full jams. I haven't, like, done a whole lot today. I made my bed, I played some Halo Infinite, and I watched some YouTube videos. That's what we've been up to today. And now, it's work time. But not really. We're keeping it, like, really low-key. We're not doing anything extreme today. We're just hanging out. I don't even have a goal in mind. We're just doing sounds, and whatever we get, we will use. And that's the policy. You all also missed an ad read that I did for Polar. Not really, but if you're on a budget and you don't like flavor, like me, in your sparkling water, Polar. The cheapest and most delicious 12-ounce can of sparkling water that you can buy. Now, if you're buying 16.9-ounce cans, it's liquid death all day. But if you are on a budget, that may not be for you. Sorry, enough goofing around. So anyway, all this to say, we're working on sounds today. And there is not a goal in mind. So, and yeah, we're using Serum. I don't think we're ever going to stop using Serum. I think Serum might be responsible for every single source sound in grayscale fonts for the rest of forever. So, yep, that's how we're doing it. So, real quick, in review, I recorded myself saying, and that's what we made this table out of. Here you go. Ready? Oh, just kidding. You probably can't hear that. But now, you might be able to. I've also switched to Reaper because I can't handle Logic. I just can't do it. Open to discussing with those that are huge fans of Logic, but I'm a huge fan of Reaper, so there you go. I just recorded myself doing that. I'm not really sure why. Again, we're super aimless today and just kind of all over the map. I'm really sleepy. Oh, the reason we're doing it in pajamas, by the way, I should have led with that. We're celebrating, I'm done with my job that I've been working at for 4 years. My final day at my job was yesterday. So, the way we're celebrating that is by purposefully not being productive today. And also by doing things that I couldn't do when I had a job, like staying in my pajamas all day, and playing Halo Infinite at 2:30 in the afternoon, and watching YouTube videos in bed for the first hour of the day. All that stuff, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. Very freeing, very liberating. Thank you. Darth Ravens, you're here. Should I put the chat on screen? Would that be helpful? Because I can. It'll just cover up some of my Reaper instance. Oh, what the heck. Yeah, I'll do it. Thanks. I like to talk to you guys while I do this. It makes it so much less painful for me. Not that any of this is painful. Just... Okay. I'm gonna... How much of Reaper should I shrink? There. Small Reaper instance. We're keeping it small. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. I am, I have a job lined up. I think I've talked about that a few times. So, I start work on January 12th for my first, like, big boy computer science job. I graduate in a week. So, that's exciting. No more school. after a week, and then it's off to Seattle. So the rest of this month is going to be spent selling stuff and moving out and moving in and getting ready for my job, which is pretty cool. But for today, and probably for a few more days, we are celebrating not doing anything and just hanging out and being lazy and hanging out. So that's what we're doing. Anyway, oh yeah, not only did I try out OTT, I'm subscribed to something called Slate Digital Plugins. They have a lot of them, and you pay like $15 a month, and they give you all these plugins. So, weirdly enough, about a couple days, no, like a week after we had this conversation about OTT, they released a new plugin called MoTT, which I have access to, and it fucks. It's really cool. So, yeah, yes, I have used it, and I'm very, very pleased with it. So, thank you. Good tip. I also watched lots of YouTube videos about Serum so that I could more fully understand how all these effects work, basically, and I feel pretty educated. So, we're gonna goof around with some stuff. Again, there is no goal in mind. Here's what the patch sounds like. That's not a good indication of what it sounds like. I'm gonna press play, and that'll be better. Ugh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. God. I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh, also, I was explaining before I went live, because I goofed it up. I have... This looks like I've started working, but I have not. These are all... I'm making templates for myself in Reaper so that I don't have to, like, restructure my projects every time I start new ones. So I have some for, like, songs and for... I gotta build out a bunch of stuff, but I started with making a sound font template, you know? So I don't need to populate all these tracks by hand anymore, you know? These are all... I have, like, bases for everything. Everything's got, like for the power-ons, I've got my compressor hooked up to the kick already, and stuff like that. So anyway, that's why there are lots of tracks. I haven't actually started working on this, but finally, notifications. Oh yeah, hey, welcome. Oh man, am I gonna butcher your name. I'm so sorry, but... Araseg? I don't know. I use Ableton's preset for OTT. Oh, I also downloaded Extra Records Faithful Recreation, so I have OTT and MoTT. They're both great. So, here's kind of the idea that I've been having in my mind as I've been talking. I thought it might be kind of fun to make a... you know how Gray is kind of like... The hum is really... the hum is really light and contained and kind of quiet even, and then the swings are like heavy as shit, and they're super badass. That's my takeaway from Gray. That's how I sell it to people. I think we're gonna do something like that again. I think we're gonna do a quiet, understated hum, and then just some brutal, disgusting swings, and that's how it's gonna turn out. But again, this is not for anything. We're not like... this is not for any particular... Oh, I'm not doing this as a commission or anything either. I'm just making this for myself, because I feel like it. I don't have time to work on a commission right now, but I do have time to fuck around in Reaper. So that's what we're going to do. So, nope, not what I wanted to do at all. So this first patch, we're going to make a few patches, I'm sure. We'll at least make this one, but I think we're going to make some more. This first one for today is going to be for the hum. That's what we're going to do. So, need settings. Having Reaper back is just a godsend. I can't... Life is not complete without it. Okay, we usually do about 32 seconds, and then we'll cut off a little bit of it so that we can loop it cleanly. Okay. Woof. Thanks, Hank. See you later. You do commissions? Not only do I do commissions, I have like a year's worth of commissions lined up already. So at the moment, I can technically still accept them, but you're going to be waiting a while. I am so backlogged. How long does it take to make a full sound font? Oh man, that number is incalculable because it really depends on the sound font and stuff. It takes a long time though. Most of them take like, I don't know, 25 to 30 hours probably. It's a lot of work. They're a lot of work. People that have seen these streams before know that sometimes we spend like entire hours just making the hum, only for me to be like unsatisfied with it and go back to change it later. It's like bad. All right. Let's go. So, the table sounds like this when you move around it. So, there's some cool overtones in like this middle section here. Some cool stuff happening, and then it kind of fades into a... Anyway, that's what we're rolling with. We only picked 5 frames, as you can see, so it's not a complicated one. It's not like the other ones we've done on here where it like fades through all these different noises as it goes along. We're keeping it chill. The whole like purpose of this stream is to be relaxed because I'm celebrating, and it's my God-given right to do so, or whomever. Not sold on God, but whoever. It's my right as a human being. Not sure what we're doing here, but we're gonna fill some curves out. Whoops, not what I meant to do. Maybe a little scoop at the end. You know what's funny about like sound font work and stuff is like a lot of features of Serum are just kind of irrelevant. Like the envelope, it doesn't matter because they're always sustained notes. Now, oh man, can I show you guys something? I'm going to show you guys something real quick. We're going to get distracted just for a sec, if that's all right with everybody. Everybody being like probably the 2 or 3 viewers that are watching. Just hang on. I showed this off on my Instagram a little bit, but I made this dope. I wish I had streamed this so bad. I feel like an idiot for not streaming this. I made a patch for blasters. Oh shoot, I need to pop it open. That sounds like a repeater blaster from like Halo or from, I don't know, maybe from Star Wars or something like that. Look at this. Just gonna call it Serum, find Serum again. Okay, what did we call it? I think we called it Blasters V2. There are 2 versions of it. I like this one better, but that's okay. They're both cool. If you ever need help with logic, you can ask Kyber. Yeah, I actually have. I've talked to Kyberphonic about it a few times. But like, I can't. Here's the. No, this will take too long. Really long story short, I have some serious issues with the way that logic makes you do things, and Reaper is pretty lax about how you do things. If you want to do something in Reaper, there are lots of different ways to do it, and in Logic that is simply not the case. In Logic there is one way to do everything, and if you don't do it that way, then like you're done. You can't do it. Doesn't matter. So that really bugs me. I'm a particular person. I like doing things my way. If I have a particular way of doing things, I'd like to stick to it, you know? So Reaper, I'm really comfortable with. I can move around in Reaper quickly, and it feels good, and that's how we do it. Okay, we're gonna keep it. Yeah, it's cool, right? I'll show it. Hang on. So, it sounds boring. Why is there a delay? Oh, I have... Hang on, I gotta turn that... Whoops. No. Turn off that for a sec. You can hear it. Hang on. So that sounds lame. Don't worry, we're gonna get there. Okay, so that's what the That's what the thing sounds like. It's not that interesting sounding by itself, but if you line up a few shots in a row, you can get some wild stuff. Are these triplets? Why is this in triplets? That's okay. Doesn't matter to me. Oh, also the MIDI editor in Reaper is unparalleled. It's the best one, and I will not change my opinion about that. I love it too much. Gosh, my thumb is so jittery. I'm still getting used to it. I have a trackball mouse that I recently got my hands on, and it is weird. Hang on. Let's see, grid down to 16th notes. I'm so sorry. We're almost done with these horrible sounds. There we go. Okay. So, when you line them all up together, and this is just one pitch, by the way, I can... Hang on. We're going to move them around. Okay. Listen to what it sounds like. Tell me this doesn't sound like you're in, like, warfare. I don't know, on, like, some lasery battlefield. Listen to this. Listen to it. Nope. Too slow. There we go. Yeah, like that. Hang on. I do not own a double-bladed lightsaber. I would really like to get another saber trio, but at the present time, I'm a little bit not wealthy. This is good. I am going to include this patch in whatever sound font this turns into, so this is not wasted effort. Too slow. Man, I must have just... It's too slow. Yeah. There you go. There. Did I get my point across? It sounds like a machine gun as a blaster. Maybe I didn't make these notes trail long enough. Just... Anyway, what we're gonna do is, like, for each blaster sound, it's gonna fire off, like, 4 or 5 shots. And then, I know, at least in CFX, I'm not committing to this because I don't know how hard this is to figure out, but I know in CFX you can have, like, a multi-blast effect going off. That might be kind of fun. So, Ableton, you can hold and drag multiple eighth notes. I'm sure there's a way to do that in Reaper, but I'm so lazy. If you have a double-bladed lightsaber, are you planning to make a separate sound font for it? Probably not. I think most of my sound fonts would be okay as a double-bladed. I don't know. That's a good question. I hadn't thought about it, I guess. Yeah, like there's a blaster. Whoops. Oh, God. Oh, I should not have moved that. There we go. Oh, so we just need to make a bunch of these and then render them out. Oh, you know what else I did, though? And I should have just copied it over. We have effects we need to add to this rack to make it sound a little better. We did some phase distortion. This is also included. If you all... Okay, sound designers in here. Get your hands on the Slate Digital. That's something that Kyberphonic recommended, and dude, good call. It's this crazy list of plugins that are all like super powerful and definitely worth $15 a month. I mean, they give you like thousands of dollars. Oh, and samples too. Lots of samples. I haven't used any of them, but like for music and other side projects, it's pretty nice to have. I pride myself on mostly making my own samples, recording things and processing them and stuff, but I don't know. Might be being slightly douchey about that. It's okay to use samples, but I think it's better in music. Okay. It's very floppy. It's not very tight. Nope. Nope. No! I keep clicking on the wrong thing, this stupid trackball mouse. Oh, man. A Splice account that, like, 9 of my friends share? Yeah, I mean, that's... Yep. That's it. Should have been a burst-type blaster. I agree. I've been playing a lot of Halo, so... Well, not a lot. I just got Halo. In fact, I just got an Xbox Series S last week, so... obviously, Infinite had to come first. Had to play that. Also booted up Outer Wilds, because that's the best game that's ever been made, ever. And I booted up Fallen Order. Fallen Order was the first thing I did, because it looks so much better on next-gen consoles. Holy crap. It's a big difference. Okay. Per the usual, veterans of this stream also know that typically having your cutoff start around like 80 to 100 so that it really cuts off everything around 50 or 60 hertz is best for lightsabers. It's not best for like general sound mixing, and then like a little bump around the 3 to 500 adds like an extra punch that isn't so sub-low heavy. And this particular plugin suffers from a really annoying frequency somewhere in the 1 or 2K. Yeah, it's much better. Here, without. Much better. Yeah. Okay, so that's how we're rolling with that. Man, this patch... This is the most complicated patch I've ever put together. There are so many things being modulated. Especially over here. Woo! So many things. But it sounds pretty good, doesn't it? I think it sounds pretty cool. Yeah, it sounds a lot better. I should have started by adding those effects back in. I kind of forgot that I did that the other day. I was so happy when I got... You know... If I can synthesize everything, I'll feel a lot better about this stuff. Delicious. If you want a really good single-player game series, Yakuza... or the Judgment series. I know the Yakuza games they're kind of hilarious, right? Like they're good, the plot line's like serious, but then a lot of the gameplay is really like silly and over the top. I think my roommate is really into that stuff. They were all on Game Pass for a while. Is that still true? I have Game Pass now. That's a new thing we're trying out. That's good stuff. We need to make 16 of these, so we're just gonna... Yeah, it's good stuff. Gameplay's really great, but a lot of the sub-stories are weird. Yeah, I remember meeting Mr. Libido. Also, he's like really, really, really into racing model cars against little girls, which is kind of weird. He takes it super personally when they win, and then kind of rubs it in their faces when he wins. These are the things I know about the game. I haven't actually played it, but... Oh, man. The velocity doesn't matter at all. Nothing is affected by that, but just something in my brain really needs them to all be the same. That might be too much. Have we done... some triplets? Nope, too much. That's way too fast. Okay. But a little bit of... Oh, yeah. Gameplay in 0 is the best in the series. Yeah, and I'm describing that one. He was having fun with it. He thought it was a fun game. It looks kind of weird. Okay, what do we have? 8 now? Okay, by the time we get to the end of this list, we will have the blasters for this font, well, a version of them basically done. Most people say so, but try for yourself, guarantee. Yeah, okay. I have so many games that I need to play. You play any Hollow Knight? That's the one I can't stop hearing about. What do you think about Saberforge? I used to own one. I sold it to my friend. Saberforge makes pretty nice hilts. The machining is not like the greatest thing in the whole world. But they're pretty nice and they're not that expensive. And especially the eco line of Profis they're doing. Honestly, if I was going to buy a $300 Profi, I would definitely do it from them. Because you get unique hilt designs, and I'm kind of all about that. I'm not a big cannon guy myself. Well, as far as hilts go, obviously I love like Star Wars canon as a concept, but let's make that one longer too. I've Hollow Knight since it was free on the PlayStation, but I haven't tried it. Well, that's the one that I'm like the most interested in playing of all the ones that people keep telling me about. It looks cool. I just don't know anything about it. Okay, do we have 16 blasters all ready to go? I don't like this one. Yeah, it's weird. It's not good. Okay, weird rhythm on this one. It's gonna just be chaotic. Who said guns have to be... See, doesn't that kind of sound like a repeater blaster? Like that. But with lasers. I'm so happy with how this patch came out, is all I'm saying. It's always best to go into games blind. Yeah. I went into Outer Wilds blind, and that was the best idea I have ever had. See, look at this dope thing you can do in Reaper that you can't do in Logic. You can just render in place, and it will store in the same entity the waveform and the MIDI that it came from. I think that's pretty cool. I think bouncing in place is like way easier in Reaper. Makes a lot more sense to me. Also, just navigation. I was complaining to my cousin about this because he also just got Logic, and he is really liking it, but I come from Reaper and really like Reaper. Here's my thing, okay? In Logic, when you click around, if you want to skip forward the timeline, you have to click on the timeline. And in Reaper, you can click anywhere. It's so nice. Like, if I was, like, zooming in on this, and I was like, oh, I want to cut out the sound right... Oh, wait, this is a bad example. Let me turn snap off. Oh, it's really easy to turn on and off the grid, and you can choose... Whoops, you can't see that. You can choose a lot of things about the grid, but most easily you can just choose the division of the lines, like right here, as fractions. Triplets and normal. It's so much easier. Anyway. If I was like, oh man, I want to turn off, I want to cut this off right here, in Reaper, you can just click right there. Boom. In Logic, you'd have to go up here and go like, right here? Oh, whoops. Nope, there it is. Takes way longer. Horrible. Bad design. Don't like. I don't like Logic. But I like Logic okay. It's just not for me. I got way too used to Reaper. You want to see my favorite feature in Reaper ever? What are you saying? Logic has bounce in place, but I can never get it to work. Yeah, me too. Ableton's like that as well. Yeah, okay, good. Attaboy. Well, I think you're a boy. Add a individual. Here's my favorite thing about Reaper. You ready for it? Oh no, I rendered these too quiet. Whatever shall I do? Oh, I know. I'll just turn them up. And if I'm like, oh, wow. This one's super loud, but this one's kind of quiet. What's up with that? I can just turn this one up. I can turn up. You can fuck with the volume of like individual regions of audio. Why is that not in every DAW? Why is that not a standard feature? That is so helpful. If things come out a little too quiet or a little too loud or whatever, why can't you just adjust the region? You can't do that in Logic. I looked it up. You can't. It's crazy. It's insane behavior for insane people. That's my ruling. Look how much easier it is to move around. My goodness. I have lots of opinions about this. Okay, blasters. Was that too loud? That was probably too loud. Okay, well, I don't like that delay. We can go back and fix that, but, yeah. Oh, dude, snapping in Logic is infuriating. You know what? It doesn't default to snapping to the grid. It actually defaults to snapping to its relative position to where it was created. It's so weird. Like, getting Logic to just snap things in reasonable ways, I found to be quite difficult. Basically, I struggled with Logic for like a few weeks, and then I decided it wasn't for me. That's what I did. doing my homework and that sounded sick. Thank you very much. I'm happy to hear that. We're gonna keep it tight. This is gonna be a little easier to listen to. We're just gonna goof around in Serum with no goal in sight. We're just gonna goof around. In Ableton, there's a thing called freezing a track where you basically render out the individual tracks, but they stay where they are, and it's a lifesaver. Okay, yeah. Yep, that's super cool. I wouldn't mind a feature like that. You can do that. In Reaper, you can just select all of the tracks in a... Like, for example, if I just did... You know... Keep... Or, what? Why did I do that? Yeah, apply as new take. Oh, cause that's what the audio waveform looks like. It just looked like a Reaper or a MIDI note to me. Yeah, and then you can just turn off the effects and it stays. Yeah, but then, like I said, the source MIDI stays right there. So if you needed to come back to it and change things, you know, you could just choose that and then turn the effects back on, and boom, it works the same way. Easy. Also, gluing is a thing in Reaper. I'm sure Ableton has this too, but if you glue, you can just get whatever you were just looking at becomes the entire track, and if you have multiple tracks, you can just merge them together seamlessly. Really easy to do that. It's good stuff. All right. Like, all the MIDI regions are there, and you can just you can even automate volume. You just won't be able to adjust any plugins. Yeah. That's a great feature. All right, let's do it. We made this ridiculous LFO shape. Let's do something with it. I mean, it's way too fast. Slow for me. Well, that's dope. That sounds so dry. I love it. We like it dry. So we're gonna use LFO1 to affect the waveform itself. That's gonna be our rule of thumb. That is way too dramatic. Wow. Yeah, we gotta go in little bumps. There, that's a cute waveform. Look at that. Or LFO designation. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I said. Don't listen to me. Oh. Now we're gonna make another one. Oh. Whoa. What the hell just happened? Did my screen just go black for you guys, or was that just me? What was that? I didn't like that at all. Add bass? No. What we're going to do is not add bass. And then the swings are going to be super bassy. They're going to be super brutal. This is the hum, and the hum is going to be super cute and lightweight. And that's how we're going to do it. Okay, now this is going to mess with the tuning. We're only going to ever tune it up to, yeah, like the 28 mark. Oh, that's way too fast. And we're going to make this one super slow. Oh yeah, we're doing good stuff. Blue Lab Audio is releasing all their plugins for free, and you should get them while you still... What? They are? I don't know Blue Lab Audio, but it's not every day you get free plugins. Unless you're, like, really looking hard for them, I guess. Okay. What do they do? Maybe we can try some out on stream. This web tab is too small. End of the development? What? What is this? Whoa. They look weird. What do they do? Oh, there we go. Holy crap, you're right. What? All the free ones? Would that just be all of them at this point? Are they just not doing these anymore and now they're like... Now they're all done? Wild. Huh. Well, okay. I do not need all of these. I am pretty sure I have all of these. Yeah. Transient Shaper? I'm pretty sure I have... Man, if not in Reaper, I definitely still have my Transient Shaper from Logic, I think. I don't know if I have an impulse response. Plugin that captures the acoustic characteristics of a place? What? Oh. I guess that could be kind of cool. Interesting. Do I watch any anime? Yeah, I watch Attack on Titan and Fooly Cooly. Those are my two animes. I do not like anime for the most part. I didn't grow up with it. So I don't think I'm used to... Oh, and I've watched a bunch of JoJo too, but not like seriously. I need to seriously watch JoJo. But Fooly Cooly gave me goosebumps, and Attack on Titan is quite possibly one of my favorite shows of all time. So when anime is good, it's great. But I've also seen, like, Monster Musume. I've watched a couple episodes of that. There was this show where there's another show. Shoot, what'd they do? They went to, like a brothel for demons or something. That one was fucked up. That one was super weird. My roommates make me watch these things. Spectrogram, I have. That's built into Reaper. Air extraction, I have one of those. Bass enhancer? Okay, I'll keep these in mind, but I'm pretty sure I have solutions for all of these already. But I'll keep the tab open. Hey Harrison, what's up? We're goofing around today. In our pajamas, because, I'm celebrating being unemployed. On purpose. I didn't get fired or anything. I quit. Because I have my job in Seattle that's... Well, you know that. We've talked about that. Try watching Grisea, because it's great. Not many people like it. Yep. Ishizoku reviewers and Monster Musume. Those two. They were hilarious. I mean, I guess I got, like, some... I guess it was kind of funny, but, like, god damn it. So degenerate. I hate it. You watch some Gundam? Yeah, I have seen stuff like that. Oh, if Avatar: The Last Airbender counts, I also love that show. That's a top 10 for sure. Best children's animated show Right up there with, like, SpongeBob and stuff. These are not controversial opinions. Got good stuff on the horizon. Yes, sir. Yes, I do. Cool. Have fun decorating the tree. That's my favorite time of year. Or my favorite day of the year is tree decorating day. Okay, sorry. We're getting so distracted. They're mainly comedy, but I like them. Yeah, they're pretty funny. They're pretty good. Okay, I'm sorry. We gotta do something about this. It's just not working for me. We've got some annoying sounds. Well, now that gives me an idea. If we do some, like, really subtle adjustments of the frequency of that band. There's annoying sounds all up in the middle there. This is an annoying patch so far, but that's way too dramatic. Make it slow. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's some real weird stereo stuff happening here that I am not down with. It's because of the voices. Yeah, it's messing with my brain. It's my headphones on. I'm like... I don't like it. We gotta fix it. We gotta do something about that. Okay. Filter time. Oh, it's so much better. This high end was just fucking irritating. What did we modulate with this again? Oh yeah, the detune. We're just gonna make a new one for this. Well, no we're not, actually. We're gonna use this one, and we're just gonna see how it feels. Oh, and also we're not gonna use this. We're gonna use one of these weird multi-ones, because they all make me feel good. What do you do? Perfect. Perfect! Delicious. Since this is about audio, I fixed my dad's surround sound system that's broken for 4 years. Yep, surround sound is delicious. It's my jam. Now we can have the fat wheel. Yeah. The maximum that fat should get to is about right there, and we're gonna have the minimum merge with the other one, so that cut off. It's too much. Okay. One more thing with the equalizer. That's better. It's just too bright. Sausage waveform. I don't know if that makes you feel better. I have no idea what that means, but we can roll with that. It's so goddamn bright. Here, just for you. Nope. Too synthy. Oh, it's basically a waveform that's so loud that it looks like a sausage. Oh! Well, yeah, like, most of my swings are sausages, then. This will not be a sausage, but the swings will be. They'll be big old fat ones. Okay. Okay. Let's get... Ugh! Let's get comfy, first of all. Silsig swing. That's very good. That's exactly right. Okay, what are we modulating this with? We can use this one. No, we can't. I've decided we cannot. Because this one needs to be dramatic. Comfy Jammies gang. What are you? Get... If you're not in jams, get there. That's what we're doing. We're jamming it up today. I am unemployed. We all need to act like it. Wait, what the... Ah, I just put that on the wrong thing. Why did I do that? No wonder it sounds stupid. There we go. There it is. Is that too subtle? Is that too subtle? Working on a new sound font? Yeah. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know what we're doing. But, yes. Also, I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. Oh, yeah. Then we can make y'all bigger. We can make my Reaper instance bigger, too. Outstanding. Good enough. It's like a so goes. Oh! I'm so happy to hear you say that. I didn't make him say that at all. I didn't make him say that. That's what we're going for, kind of. We're going for, we're making a sound font that kind of sounds like gray. We're gonna make one that's, like, real nice and light on the top. Real nice and unoffensive. And then the swings are gonna be, like, brutally heavy. Now, unlike gray, we're not gonna hold back on the swings at all. I think the swings are just gonna be disgusting. But for dramatic effect, everything else is going to be soft initially. Nice soft ignition, nice soft hum, so that in, like, the demo video, when I'm showing it to people or whatever, we'll just, like, have a crispy little, like nice and soft, and then just disgusting swings. That's what we're going to do. So, I appreciate you saying that very much. Gray, I don't know if it's popularly known, but gray was originally supposed to be an Ahsoka sound font. It's the closest to making a canon sound font I ever got. So, I don't know if that's too subtle. The thing is, you get, like, that real spooky overtone with the phaser's feedback where I've got the frequency set. That's good enough. That's good enough. That's cool. So that just fades in every so often. You get, like, that. Makes a cool chord. It sounds cool. Nope, 280s. That is the criticism I get the most. Not criticism. That's the critique. That's the opinion that I hear the most, is that it sounds like retro wave, like old synthy 80s Stranger Things-y. And I'd like to not have it be that. Oh my god. I will not name this one Scale, but that would be kind of hilarious. That is the reason I named that one Gray, by the way. It was to launch my website way back in the day. It was to launch grayscale fonts on Reddit, because I only had a following there because I wasn't active on any other social media as grayscale fonts. I actually didn't know that there was a lightsaber community outside of Reddit. I thought Reddit was where they all sort of congregated. To my surprise, TikTok is where all of them are. My god. Isn't that one of the main topic of your fonts? Which, what? That they're 80s sounding? Synth? Yes, synth type stuff, yes. 80s retro style? No. Sometimes, but not always. We're branching into dubstep now, which is, like, all I've been listening to lately. For, like, the last few weeks, I've just been obsessed. God, I love dubstep. I usually love metal and dubstep, but lately, it's just been dubstep. Oh, and, like, emo, too. But, whatever. That overtone is so annoying. Holy crap. I don't like it. I don't know why I'm just realizing that now. Too much. Yes. Rhythm Gang. Oh, that's much better. Oh. Okay, I'm glad we did it. It comes in. It's kind of annoying. It won't be as annoying on lightsaber speakers. It'll be less annoying. Yeah. Alright, now it's time for white noise. Where's the good stuff? Give me the bright white. Give me the goods. This is what I used for the blaster patch I was showing off a bit ago. The bright white noise. Really good stuff. So we're going to control that with an LFO that is almost always peaking. So normally I don't make 5 of them, but for this sound font we are, and I'm not justifying that decision. There's not even like a reason we're doing it. It's just that's just the way it is. So, a DI saber, dude, get one. What's stopping you? Get your hands on one. They're so what did I just do? Okay, well I don't want it, so get out of here. God, I've been living in Utah so long that I know you meant direct in, I assume, or direct out or whatever. In Utah, we have a Deseret Industries. I hate living here so much. I can't wait to leave. But yeah, that's what I think of when I see DI. What I was saying about... No! I didn't mean to click that. Ah! Money. Fair. Fair enough. But you should still get one at some point when money is not an object as much as it is right now. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. As soon as you try swinging around a lightsaber that's connected to external speakers, you will never, ever want to use one that isn't. It'll ruin lightsabers for you because you'll feel so much cooler. Shake the room. Hook it up to something with bass. Subwoofers and stuff, you know? So this is pretty random, and that is by design. And it doesn't move around that much. And that's good. We're going to have that control the level of the white noise, and we're going to have the same one that controls the position and stuff, also change the pitch of the white noise. Only hook it up to a subwoofer, so you just get the... Yeah. That's the canon answer. What in the god? Don't like that at all. Jesus, what the... Oh, it's because you're just freaking fast. Okay, pitch is being modulated way too dramatically. Holy crap. I like what the filter does. That's my favorite part so far. You know what? Just for my own sanity, we're gonna kick the voices up to 3. It is really goofing with my sense of reality. Oh. Now it sounds... God damn it, now it sounds flangery. Well, then we're turning down how much it's allowed to detune. Just for now, I'll turn that up when we actually render it. Have you ever listened to things for sound inspiration other than music? I listen to, like, I don't know, like when I'm watching movies or TV or playing video games or whatever. Yeah, for sure. I am a huge fan. I don't know how to emulate this yet, and I have yet to do the research to figure out how, but the way that games have been doing, like, and movies, modern sound design is, like, crazy punchy and distorted. Like, if you play, I'm going to keep talking about Halo Infinite, because that's what I did, like, all morning. It's still on my mind, but, like, the sound design in that game is super, super clicky and punchy and, like, mechanical. When you get killed, when you die, it's like a, it's not even like a thud, it's like a click almost. It's crazy. I'd like to emulate that. Like, okay, Fallen Order is like the classic example. Fallen Order has super clicky sound design. Everything's punchy and clicky and extreme, and we're gonna figure out how to do that. Yeah, Fallen Order sounds. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Every clash, blast, yeah. Every impact sound ought to shake the neighborhood. That's how it works. If you listen to the sonification of stars... No... I have not. Is that something I can listen to? Oh... I don't get how copyright works on, the DMCA rules or whatever on YouTube, so never mind. We're not going to try. We're not even going to try. I'll listen to him later. I'll look up some videos of star sonification and see how that feels. You know who's good at stuff like that is Kyberphonic. He has a bunch of sound toys that I don't have. That have, like he got a... what's that thing called? It's a microphone that reads light and turns it into sound. It's like this little walnut cube. It's super cool. It's on NASA's SoundCloud. Cool. Okay, I'll go back for it for sure. I know Boots. He's a... I don't know Boots. I know that Boots, the music producer / artist / singer, has done stuff like that in his music. And I did some reading about that when he put out whatever that song was about Saturn or whatever. NASA paid him to do it. Super cool. Anyway. Sorry, getting distracted. We're doing focusing. Kyberphonic also has an underwater microphone. That thing's been pretty cool, I think. You thought we weren't going to get weirder with this patch, but we are. Wait, hang on. Get me out of here. Yes, he does. Wait. Hang on. We gotta get... This is not going to be a complicated one. This is going to be really simple. Not even going to bother with that. We're just going to spectral it up. And we're not going to goof with any of that. We're just calling it good. Been getting into Future Base. You want to make a Future Base font when I feel like I'm good enough to actually upload stuff. The only way to get there is with practice and absurd self-confidence, even if you don't feel like you deserve it. Oh yeah, dude, that is gonna be... So, okay, this LFO is currently modulating the position and bend on this guy. And since we have this lovely shape that is running at the same... Oh no, this one's running at 16 bars? Even better. This entire wavetable is quite inoffensive. No, come on. You guys feeling it? Oh, we've made good stuff today. Listen to that. Oh, all the harmonics. It changes chords every 4 seconds. Oh, it's so good. Wow. I feel like I'm watching a sunrise. Just... Oh, like everything's gonna be okay. Now the funny part, again, as I've mentioned, we're gonna make the swings heavy. So this is gonna be like your real false sense of security. Maybe we can name this font something funny, like, that has to do with having your expectations, what's the thing that Ryan Johnson used to say about subverting expectations? Having your expectations subverted. Maybe we can come up with a funny name for it that's like, that has to do with that. I am not naming it Scale. Scale would have been funny for Coda, though. Because that was a musical sound font. I guess they all kind of are, but that one was, like, explicitly musical. I'm not doing that, though. It's so whack. Yeah, this is too much. We need to dial it back. No. That's the same one we're using on the other one. Oh, that's nice. Did you hear that? Maybe this doesn't come through on YouTube, but bear with me here. This weirdly sounds like you're changing the pitch of the white noise. I don't know why, but... Right there, right there. It's when the white noise is really loud in the mix. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we're sticking with that. I don't know what's gonna modulate it. Maybe this one, but we can do it reverse. That's what we'll do. We'll reverse it. There. Yeah. Nope, too dramatic. Oh, my back is itchy. We're spending all the effort on this. Hey. It's too much, right? It's too much. What else is this modulating? Very sexy so far. Thank you. I tend to agree. Okay, seriously, what else is this modulating? Effects? What did I put this on? Oh, this is the feedback for the phaser. Okay, so... No, we shouldn't mess with it. Okay. This is gonna be... That's too much. Hell, gosh. Just having it only change by a little is better, I guess. Maybe we can have it adjust the level, too. Maybe we can have it change the level and the amount it... That helps smooth it out a little, I think. No, it doesn't. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, I like where I like how it opens up right there. That's cool at the end. This is too much. It's too much. Subtlety is a virtue. It's in the Bible or something. I don't know. What's your favorite name for the font so far? I don't know. I was just saying I think it would be funny if we named it something that implies that you might be surprised by what happens when you swing it around. Like, subversion is way too on the nose, but is there like a cool sounding term? You guys kind of know. You guys are in the streams all the time. You guys know like the style I go for with the names and stuff, right? Like, you guys are like, not scale. Anything but that. I know. We're not doing that. Absolutely. Out of the question. It's hilarious. I'm not denying how funny it is. It's just not going to happen. Swing time. Now, this is what I hope will be the most fun part of this live stream. Now, I haven't actually messed around with a lot of the... Nope. What's being soloed? Is it being soloed right now? Is it you? I haven't messed around with a lot of the built-in wavetables in Serum. I got really into making my own for a while. I just did. I mean, you watched me make a couple there. It's so easy and dumb and fun. But there are some that are, like, designed for making cool stuff. Leaning into the Serum thing. The other synth I'm considering buying is FM8, but it looks really intimidating, and I'm kind of not sure that I fully understand Serum yet. I understand it pretty well. I think I know what's going on for the most part, but I'm like a little bit afraid to get into anything that isn't. Oh God. Sorry. It's horrible. I'm scared to get into anything that's like new and complicated because I got like the new computer and I got new plugins and I got a new DAW. I've been doing way too much like new stuff. I'm so tired of it. I just want to be familiar with my tools for a little while before I jump off into something else, you know? Wow, I really needed to say that out loud. I needed to justify to myself why I'm not buying FM8. It's not because I'm a coward. It's a little bit because I'm a coward. That's okay. Being a coward is cool. Cowards are in touch with their survival instincts. And that's pretty cool. Actually, I can't really think of an actual name. What color do you want the blade to be? It's gonna be, I was about to say white, but that's... Can we do that? Can we have another white one that sounds kind of like gray? Is that too much? Twist. Twist is on the right path or whatever. Twist is close to what I'm trying to say. That's definitely where I'm at mentally. It's quite a while ago, but did you see Deadmau5's hardware version of Serum? What? Why? I know he uses Serum. I know he loves it. And I bet he makes all his own wavetables and stuff too, because he's a real dickhead about that stuff. In a good way. I'm not like mad at it. I think it's hilarious. I'd be interested in seeing that though, yeah. That sounds interesting. How do you load your own? Is there some way he can load his own wavetables on there then? Does it have like an interface for that? No, I kind of want one. I don't have any hardware. Can you believe that? I mean, just if my computer counts, right? But I just have like my monitors, my headphones, and my interface, my microphone, and I don't know, some other things. But I don't have any like dedicated like synths or MIDI controllers or anything like that. Oh, I have an electric drum kit though. It's at my parents' house, but I do have that if that counts. That's a MIDI controller. And I have like a keyboard, but it's really crappy and the keys aren't pressure sensitive or anything like that. Okay, so for those of you unfamiliar, these spectral wavetables right here are all just dubstep making machines. That's what they're for. Monster 1 through 9 are all hilariously ridiculous. So I'm not going to be making my own dubstep table today because I actually don't know how, believe it or not. But good for me. Lucky for me, Serum has abstracted that concern away because it comes with a bunch of tables, and I don't feel like that's cheating. I feel like it's perfectly okay for me to do that. We're making everything else from scratch, so that's cool. Anyway. That's more like it. Yeah. Yeah, Growl Central. It's gonna be disgusting. I want everyone to be well aware of my intentions here. Yeah, in the swings. Of course in the swings. I know what you're talking about. Kind of like an envelope almost. We're going to have this one ramp up quick. And then it can stay there for a while. Can be in the center. It's a good midpoint there. This is just a jumping off point. I'm not married to this. Nope. Still want it to dip down, thank you. Okay. Now, this is all going to seem pretty cookie cutter, but this is how you get the dubstep. This is how you do it. People that, like, know what I'm doing are going to be like, oh, wow, you're like every other YouTube video that makes dubstep. Yeah. It's because that's how you do it. Oh, my God. Jesus. That's too much. Okay. So it shouldn't modulate that much. Okay, so that feels one-dimensional right now, but that's okay. That's by design. We're going to get there. Don't even worry about it. You are also going to come in kind of like an envelope at the beginning of the cycle. You're not going to dip down as much, though. These are all the arbitrary points I would like to be oh my God, I can't speak and do this at the same time. To be modulated You are also going to control... This is going to be a little over the top. We're going to dial it back as we go, okay? How about that? This is definitely going to be ridiculous. This is going to be way too much. But yeah, do you see what I mean about this wavetable just be... I have barely done anything. I picked a low note on the piano roll, and I am simply moving along the wavetable and bending it. That's it. And it already sounds like so dumb. And I haven't done a filter. I haven't done any effects. But we're gonna get to all of it. So this is also going to control... I guess I should turn the filter on first. And kind of like last time we added a filter, we're going to use one that has 2 notches. How about HN? Does that... What the... Is that different at all? Oh! It's like a... Oh, that could be kind of interesting. That could be... Oh, dude, this could be totally cool. So that moves that little notch around. Maybe HN is for high notch. That and that control the other notch. Yeah. And then mix control. Oh, shit. You can even get, like, weirdly a 3rd notch down there, but that's okay. We're going to turn... So they need to be about the same size. That's so weird. Okay, there are like 3 notches on this one. This might be too much. But we can scoot that around. We can scoot this around. That's a good start. And the 2 LFOs are going to be fighting for that stuff. Nope, not what I meant to do at all. Okay. So that's gonna... God. It's so ridiculous. It's like... I love this instrument so much. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Jesus. Okay, and then you can control the fat, as it is called. You need to be going backwards and coming in from the top. God. It's so good. I love this table. And just for fun, I'll give me like 2. I'm going to dial in the filter here, but I'm just going to go through the different tables and you'll see that they all sound like crazy and delicious. That needs to... That's better. And just real quick. Here. Just for you, A. We aren't even doing anything else. We're putting on over-the-top compression right off the bat. We're just doing it right away. So wet. Okay. Just let's all get cozy in our jams. Let's lean back in our gamer chairs or whatever. Oh, let's put our hands behind our back or behind our head or just do the thing that makes you look like you're relaxing, you know? And let's just take a little tour through all the different monster wavetables. These are just the monster ones. Even the ones that aren't called monster sound ridiculous. Let's take a tour. Enjoy the monster tables. Did you enjoy the tour? I certainly did. I heard basically every dubstep growl I've ever heard in a song. I heard Zomboy, I heard Skrillex, I heard Barely Alive, I heard Cruella, I heard all of them. I heard Virtual Riot, who I happen to know loves Serum. As well he should. It's a very good instrument. Okay, so anyway, I'm just going to stick with the first one because I think it's delicious, but what I think we'll do is, like, for each of the different swings, we'll do a different starting position on the wavetable. That can be one way we differentiate the... We'll do lots of things. Every swing will be a little different, but... Camellia, you can hear them all, right? I mean, it's just... This is like a hallmark instrument for dubstep. This and FM8 is the other one, which, again... Too complicated looking for me to get right into it, but I'm sure I'll get into it. Hey, it's my jam, too. I love that stuff. Alright. What else do we need to move? What else do we need to do? What else can we modulate? We're not going to detune this one. These monster tables sound weird when they get detuned. They start getting weird. But, I think I'm set. I think bending sounds fine. I think, the filter is hilarious. I think I'm pretty much okay with that. Okay, let's start on the effects. First up, yeah, it does. Hell yeah. These headphones are not subwoofers, but I am sure that a quick glance at the EQ profile of what we're listening to, yeah, no wonder. All right. Now, what I was going to do is make this thing sound kind of like it's throwing punches. Because I like danger. Oh wait, we were doing hyperdimension. Well, just hyper. We're not doing dimension. Doesn't matter on lightsabers anyway. This appears to be doing nothing. I will now be disabling it. Spoiler alert, I don't know everything about Serum. Okay, you will drive. Pun intended. Okay, it's too much. Oh, man. Kind of has a mechanical vibe. Yeah. I would say it's a nice fusion of mechanical and, mechanical and, like, organic monster. Picture excision. It's too much. It's too much. We are sidechaining everything. Every effect will be modulated by an LFO or something, one way or another. Again, if I was making patches for, like, music or something, we would have the envelopes to goof around with, but we all we have here are, like, sustained long notes. That's all we're dealing with. Hang on one sec. Discord. No. Hang on just a sec. I might be having Christian the Blade guy jump on with us, which would be pretty fun, I think. Some friends, that's not weird. Make a little dry. Okay, that's funny. Hang on, sorry, one sec. Oh, no problem. I probably, oh my god, won't be streaming for too much longer. Don't worry about it. God damn it. Fun with your friends. We'll do this again real soon. Okay, sorry, we're back to it. Deceit is a pretty good idea. That's what I'm talking about. That's pretty good. Ah! I'll add you on Discord. Send me a message on, like, Instagram or something. I'm friends with so many people on Discord. I do not care at all. My Discord is like public. Is like public knowledge. Hey, Dr. Sir, welcome back. This is not the hum. You might be surprised to hear that the hum sounds absolutely nothing like this. I'll go back for it in a moment. This is the swing. L swing 1. That's what we're working on. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but that's by design. It's over the top on purpose. It's not gonna be this ridiculous by the time we're done, and also, it's supposed to be a little ridiculous. So, hang on. We're gonna get there. Okay, a trick I learned on YouTube is that using the phaser without having it like modulate anything or whatever, just not having it like bounce around, just having a phaser, can add some really crazy low, deep, growly shit to your sound profile. So check this out. So basically, if you just mess with frequency and feedback, and you don't touch phase or depth or rate, you get some crazy stuff. So now, what we can do... What were these modulating over here again? LFO2 was doing the bend, and LFO1 was doing the position. And 3 is doing... and they're doing things on the filter, too. Which, it's kind of arbitrary which one does what. So, I guess let's try both. Let's try having the position affecting one also affect the frequency just a little bit. We'll start at deep and low, and then we'll have it peak up to like half. You see how it kind of... I don't know how to articulate this, but you can hear what I'm talking about. It can, like, open and close and stretch things in a totally different way. I didn't know that phasers could be used that way, but apparently it's very common. Lots of tutorials I watched over the last couple weeks use this strategy. So this is too dramatic. It's too dramatic, but... I feel like this would work in hardcore. Hella. My favorite original song is just dubstep and metal combined. We're gonna bring this up a little. It's too much. It's just too much. Jeez, okay. It's getting out of control in a fun, safe way. Shall we use the EQ like a filter? Because it's more visual, and I'm a monkey man who can't handle it when things aren't clearly spelled out for me. Use a notch. The beginning of the loop was my favorite part. That. So good. Okay. Yeah, I would say that's a pretty devastating beginning to the swing. Now, if Cole is still... Wait, not Cole. If Dr. Sir is still here, let's just do a quick comparison to the hum. For continuity and for context and for... just so that we stay grounded. Okay. It's a drastic change. You're just chilling, you're just relaxing, and then fucking... Oh, come on! What? Okay. You're zen, you're existing with one with nature, your lightsaber is chilling, and then... So that's... That's the concept. That's what we're doing. Is the hum super chill. The hum is like easygoing, laid back, hydrated. Maybe just got done with a massage or something. They're definitely feeling themselves. And then the swing is like pure virtual riot rage. Just as disgusting as it gets. Definitely sounds like virtual riot. Thank you! Thank you. Do you have an ignition yet? No. My plan for the ignition was to also have it be quite... My plan was to have it be pretty, like, easygoing and mellow. Kind of like, kind of like Noble. That's the sound font I was thinking of. I'm so, like... My memory is so bad that I can't remember my own work now. It's so bad. Noble has this ignition that's like, and then the hum is like super chill, and the swings for that one match. They're like super chill, but on this one, they're gonna be heavy and dirty and disgusting. Oh wait, like Gray. Why didn't I compare to Gray? It's gonna be Gray also has a pretty like relaxed ignition, and the swings are just gonna be absolutely disgusting. All right. Not what I meant to do at all. I meant to copy this. So these days, we're doing 6 swing pairs per sound font. I'm choosing to ignore you, A. I'm waiting for the day someone makes a sound font of your voice. Someone makes a sound font of your voice covers of your own sound font. That's so meta. You mean when I'm doing impressions of them? Because people are going to have to dig. I don't post these live streams on YouTube usually. They usually just happen and then I delete them. I think I'm going to keep this one up. This one feels like it's been pretty, like, to the point. I keep feeling like when I do these, they're, like, not entertaining because I get too distracted. But I think this one's been okay. I think this one's been pretty good. Okay. I'm not married to this, by the way. We can change things. What in the oh, that's the those are the blasters. Okay. I'm going to rename these real quick for sanity. Stop it. Three. Make a sound font using another sound font's samples. That feels unethical. And also, nah. We do original stuff over here. We make our own samples. We make our own stuff. And occasionally we record things from the outside world because, you know, I can't do everything. I can't synthesize literally everything. And very occasionally we do things like take glass breaking sounds from other sources because I don't want to break glass for the sake of a sound font, you know? Okay. Now for each of these, we need to modulate some things. Make them all a little bit different. Original crispy crunchy. That's right. You're goddamn right. So, okay. This one, I was thinking we would just change where the position of the wavetable begins. So that's a good start. We're going to do that to each patch as a good jumping off point. It's all going to be a little random. This one start up here. And then what we can do for these last two, since we're going to run out of space, is have them go backwards. So we can start them all the way out here, but then instead of going for... What is it, LFO 2? No, it's 1. There we go. Wait, how far does... Yeah, we can have it start all the way up there, but then go backwards like that. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh! Man, I'm so sorry. Stop it! Holy crap. That is so annoying. My thumb just slipped. My thumb just hit my keyboard. That is on me. Should we make a sound font using a song? I don't think I could legally, if that's what you're asking. Nor would I don't think I would want to. I could do one that's, like, inspired by something, but probably not just ripping sounds from other people's work, you know? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm sorry. Turn your speakers down. Don't listen to these at full volume. I think I gave myself tinnitus doing that. My headphones just, like, exploded. That was horrible. I am deeply sorry. That was super messed up. And we're gonna try not to do that. There should be some way to, like, protect against that happening. Okay, then we were gonna have this one start all the way out here. Come on. And then have it go down to, like, where the last one began, which was about right there. Okay, now theoretically, these are all being modulated in slightly different ways, so that's a good start. Now, what else can we change? I'll let you guys vote, actually. My first instinct would be to change the shapes of the LFOs slightly. That might be kind of a fun thing to do, right? Could have some of them, like, warble at different frequencies, that sort of thing. Just move it around. We could also change the filter itself, or how the filter works. You move around some of these parameters. We could modulate distortion a little differently. We could modulate the phaser a little bit differently. Also, keep in mind, we need to have blanket things we can do to all of these when they become H swings as well. So what we need to do... My god, wait, I haven't even saved this project once. Why do I do this to myself? If my computer crashed right now, it would all be gone. It would just be gone. Everything. The patch we made, all this work... I wish my computer wouldn't let me do that. I wish my computer was like, hey, guess what you haven't done in a little while? Saved? Shoot! We need to come up with a name. Before I save, we need to come up with a name. It doesn't have to be the permanent name. It doesn't have to be the name that we stick with for the rest of the... You know... For the rest of the thing. But it needs to be, it needs to be something that I can remember this by. Did we all like Deceit? Was Deceit okay? Get out of here, mail. Logic autosaves. Yeah, I think Deceit is my favorite one. Oh, Darth Maxadu. We've done lots of stuff. I can try and talk about some of it quickly, but basically, it would take me way too long to cover it all, so just enjoy the sounds. And I'll try to explain it as I go. We're making a new sound font. I don't know what it's called yet. I think Deceit is going to be the placeholder name. But the idea is that the hum is super gentle and quiet and airy. Christian! Hey! Man, I wish it was easy to add you to the live stream for like a moment, but I think we would have to relaunch this broadcast from the software we used last time. I think we'd have to go and like end this stream, start a new one with the new software, and then share this, and I don't think it would be nearly as good. I worked fairly hard to get this set up like bulletproof. But I'm open to trying. If you want to come on, I will do my best to bring you on. Kids Try This at Home, but for everyone that doesn't know, is the Blade programmer. He's Grayscale's Blade guy and is extraordinarily talented. And he doesn't get enough like airtime. Most people don't know who he is, which is dumb. So I told him he has to come live stream with me sometime so that people know who he is, because he deserves more credit for what he does. And this is one of those days. This is one of those. It's all good. I'm just watching. Okay. All right. Next time, we'll figure it out before we launch. We'll get on and, like, do a call and stuff so that we don't have to do it on the fly. But, yeah, anyway. All right, we've saved it. Now, the other very important thing we need to do is go save everything we did in Serum separately. So, has been saved. That's good. What? Are they both called Or is that... Okay. This is... They're both from the same sample. They're both from me just going, This will be, complex, because there are actually 5 frames we picked out. And this one can be, simple. That's really good stuff. There we go. Now this entire patch needs to be saved as... What are we saving it as? Go ahead and suggest a way, if you so choose. Yeah, people should talk about it more. I should talk about it more. Everyone should talk about Christian more. Christian's a great guy. Integral part of the Grayscale team, in my humble opinion. That's good. Okay, seriously, what are we calling this this hum patch? What is it called? Here, I'll play it real quick so you guys can get inspired. This is what it sounds like. Please get me out of here. Please let me go. Okay. Let's turn the volume up a little. Okay, I kind of like what you're, I like hum. That's funny. It's like the meditation thing. I kept comparing it to, like, being in your your zen. Finding your zen and all that. Hum. Good stuff. Okay, now we will never lose that. Now it's here forever and ever. It's safe. Now this, I don't know which version of this to save, but we need to save a version of it. It's so disgusting. It's just filthy. What do we think? What is this one called? Actually, I'll just call it what I just described it as. So disgusting. Disgusting. Type the word string for for computer science reasons. And filthy. Did I say and like filthy? Or did I just say and filthy? Whatever. Yeah, Virtual Riot type growl. That would have been good, actually. Oh well. Right now it's so disgusting and filthy. It really is, though. Like, this is like... We should be ashamed of it a little. That is, like, truly offensive. That is really that is just filthy. It's fucking gross. Okay. could sell that. No, I don't think I could because everyone knows how to do it already. This is fairly common. Play the first one? What do you mean, the first swing or the hum? Does it sound too punchy? I kind of agree, but for one thing, I think the smooth swing algorithm doesn't start these files at the beginning. I think it just picks a random point, and if it does, it might be kind of cool to, like, start swinging and just hear it go, like, I'll test that, though. I'll keep that in mind. You know, when I'm actually swinging the lightsaber around, I might be like, oh, too much. Oh! I'm so sorry. We need to have a thing. You can't have your speakers turned up when you're listening to these. You just can't. It's not safe. Here, okay, what we'll do is have the parent always be soloed of whatever we're working on, and that way the very worst thing that will ever happen is it will just play all of these at the same time and not literally the entire thing. Subwoofer go boom, boom, boom. Yeah, Skrillex lightsaber. Thank you. Thank you very much. We're going for that. Alright, for those of you that just joined, first of all, welcome. Second of all, here's what the hum sounds like. It's very chill. It's very tasty. Ah! Are you feeling it? Everyone hold hands. We're enjoying this moment together. This is good. So that's the hum. And then what the swings do, you all heard, I'm sure. The swings are absolutely horrendous. They're so bad. And together, they're going to make a really ridiculous sound font. They're going to be really fun as one unit. So, where do we go from here? We continue making the different swings sound different. That's what we do. For L swing. Okay, so then another thing we could do. Oh, and I'm open to hearing your suggestions about this. Is we could make... Here's what I usually do. Let me back it up. I usually have all of the L swings come first. We do all those first. And I make them sound like pretty different from each other, because you want a lot of variety. You have 6 different swing pairs. You want, when you start swinging, you don't want to know what's coming. You want it to feel a little bit like random and like interesting, you know? So I was thinking, or I always think, we get the first 6... We make them all sound nice and different and interesting. And then we apply the same effect for the most part to all of the H swings, and we copy the L swings down. So we take all 6 of the L swings, pull them down into the H swings, rename them and all that, and then add like one extra modulation on top of that, or like one set of modulations that's the same for all of them. And that way, as you're swinging it around, it's the same bass noise. You hear the same... It's the same swing for all of them. They don't drastically change, but they kind of fade in and out between like being a little more distorted or being a little, or having a flanger effect on them or something like that, or having like a phaser or whatever. So I think what we should do in that line of thinking is just have all of these swings be pretty radically different while being made from the same patch. And then as we get to the end, we'll kind of collectively agree on a set of post-processing modulations we can make that will differentiate the L swings from the H swings enough that they'll still be interesting. Didn't know that was your smoothing process. That's really cool. Any thoughts on color or backstory yet? I would love your input, in particular, Christian. I was thinking, so here's the, okay, for the the story, there isn't one yet. It's loosely based on the same sort of sound profile that Gray had. I was thinking it would sound like light and airy, and then when you swing it, it gets heavy and like gritty and all that. Except this is way worse. This is so much more dubsteppy and less grounded, you know? So I imagine the story could be similar as well. The story could be, you know, it used to be in the hands of a light side user, and then it had a brief stint in the hands of a dark side user, and now it's in the hands of someone that's sort of in the middle, or something like that. No idea. We'll workshop that a little, but the color, I would like it to be white, but we just did Behemoth. It feels like we just did Behemoth yesterday, you know? So it can't be that. It's gotta be a pale color of some kind, like Cole just said. Yeah, like a pale blue. Maybe like a pale, like, pink or something would be cool. Or like a purple. With like, because we need some red in there. If it was blue, it would be pure light side. I think we need some kind of a mix. So I'll think about it, and you think about it, and you let me know. Your Saber speaker broke while using your font? Uh-oh. Which one? Because, yeah, it shouldn't be, all my fonts are normalized to the same... Not normalized. They're all, like, adjusted to be the same volume and sort of EQ profile that every other sound font out there uses. They shouldn't be dangerous or anything. But I'm still curious. Yeah, pale pink is probably washed out, you're right. Deep sound doesn't necessarily mean dark side. It could also be on the culture, like being underwater. That's an awesome idea. That's sick. Yeah. Lavender, since purple has some ties to the dark side. Keep the ideas coming. We're on the right track. That's good stuff. Like a pale bright blue, maybe something unstable. Oh, dude, okay. Yes, we have it. It's going to be a very bright pale blue, and then we're going to have magenta swings, and they're going to be unstable, and they're going to be delicious. That is the move. We've done it. Well done, everybody. That's a great idea. All right. You have no idea, and it was a Saber Trio? That's so weird. The weirdest thing about... I don't know what the pattern is with speakers breaking. I've heard of people breaking them before, but, like, I brutally test mine. Sometimes I export... I mean, like, there was a whole, like, 6 months or so where I didn't really know what I was doing, you know? And I would just, like, export sounds that were too loud. And then I'd put them on my Saber Trio, and I'd be like, oh my god, that's too loud. And then I would take it off and go fix it, you know? And, like... my speaker is fine. I have brutalized mine. My speaker is like... my speaker should be so broken, and it's just not. I have no idea, like, how you take care of a speaker or whatever. Maybe I just got lucky with, like, a really tough one, but... my Vectra still has its original speaker in it, and it's kicking hard. Okay, what else are we changing? Are we changing Distortion, maybe? Oh, wait, this is the first one. We're all happy with the first one, right? Relatively. Oh, Solo the Parent. Come on now. Gotta go. All right, see you later, Dr. Sir. Thanks for jumping on, as always. They started putting a cheaper speaker in. What, Saber Trio? I heard they started putting a smaller speaker in. I hope that they aren't, like, crappy. I think an underwater saber needs its own sound font completely. I mean, I'm not mad at this one being, like, from an underwater force user. I didn't come into this with any vision at all. There is no... we're not bound to anything. We have all the creative freedom in the world right now. We can do anything we want. Outstanding. Yeah, they started using a smaller speaker and a premium speaker. Demoed a water blade for Profi OS 6. Maybe I could mimic it for the current OS. No promises, though. Oh, what? It flows up and down as it's tipped forward and back. That is wild. That's so cool. Kit Fisto's lightsaber specifically made to be used underwater because his main one shorted out. That makes sense to me. I mean, yeah, that's like everyone's first question when they see it, right? It's like, how are you doing that? How doesn't your lightsaber break? Sort of begs the question, though. In the prequels, Anakin... No, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon go underwater. They swim underwater. That's what they do. Too much. Yes. I only used my saber for a week? Oh. Oh no, you're having a bad experience with Saber Trio. That's almost unheard of. I'm kind of surprised by that. That's crazy. I hope they take care of you. I'm sure they will. Saber Trio is really nice to their customers. Fisto in the cartoon, when he was using the lightsaber underwater. I loved those cartoons in general. Or cartoons plural. I guess it was only like a few episodes, right? But yeah, live action visuals of we have the technology for underwater lightsabers. I am in for that. Okay, this is still too similar, I think. Let's have the phaser be a little different. Okay, good shit. God, I want to just make dubstep. Sometimes I'm a little bit sad that I'm known for, like, lightsaber sound font making. Because I would not mind taking a dive into dubstep production. That would make me really happy. Whoa. Too much, too much, too much, too much. Bright white. It's too much. It's too much. Way too much. All right, let's chill. Let's bring it way down. Kind of interesting, right? Kind of interesting to have, like, the, kind of interesting to have the thing go, like... It's kind of fun. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, have fun with your bank refusing it. I know the feels. Yeah, I'm guessing that you're unlucky with them. Oh, hell yeah. Which one did you order? Also, which one do you have? Why don't I produce dubstep? Because it will not... Well, I mean, it'd be, like, meaningful for me, but if it's gonna take forever. If I get into that as a hobby, it will take away all of my lightsaber time, and I am quite happy with how well Grayscale's doing, and I don't want to sacrifice it just to satisfy this, like, random thing I want to get into. I'll get into it later. That's what I'll do. When I have, like, a bunch of sound fonts that are just on the website and I can afford to step back and let them exist for a little while, because I'm still, like, expanding, too. I'm still growing. It would be a bad time right now to just peace out, you know, and just go do another hobby. I gotta pursue this one for a little bit. You ever draw up a hilt? You just, oh, interesting. If you're sketching them out, you should find a way to let me see them, because I am not a visual artist. I'm really, really bad at drawing and painting and sketching and whatever else. I've made some flipbook animations. Actually, I've made a lot of those, but I've lost them all. That is the most drawing I'm willing to do, is flipbook animations. Good shit. All right, we're halfway done. That's cool. Right? I mean... Yeah! Yeah! Whoa, that one's really cool. It's got like a riser effect on it, kinda. It's not well said. You know what I'm talking about. You can always keep the EDM thing as a side project. Every X streams or X hours on stream switch to EDM mode as long as you're... I will consider that. I hear that. I have a CFX Skylar. Hey, cool. And I'm getting a Profi Arclight. Interesting. You'll have one of each. I hope you got a coupler for him so that you can make him a staff, because you should. The Skylar was my original favorite hilt. When the Vectra came out, I was like, yep, that's the winner. But it was gonna be Skylar or Arclight. Those were the... Oh, wait, and that's the other one you're getting. Yep. Yeah, we have the same taste in Saber Trio hilts, except that I think the Vectra is the nicest looking one. Also, I would order a Solo Guard, probably. I think that might be the next one I get from them. We'll see. It's so cool. Oh, wait. Why did I close that? We were still working on 5. All right. 5. What do we do with that? Let's make this one just like... Oh. That's not what I meant to do, but... I mean... Yeah, sure. Okay. Let's make this one kind of more aggressive. Let's make this one bubble up a little more. Yeah. Too much. Sorry, if you don't think that sounds cool, then go. Get out of here. That is so sick. That is just... Oh man, that was cool. I liked that a lot. Oh yeah, Endure was technically based on hilt. That's true. Christian's custom MHS hilt that he like designed and was super involved in the process of making. It's super neat. Gonna get a Vector, but Skylar's cheaper. Well, cool. Then we agree. Very nice. Very cool. Dark mode. Oh my god, I matched the serum skin. Look, the room is the same color as the instrument. No. Hang on. Just hang on a sec. Jeez. The LFO 2 is fucking with me. Okay, that's too much. It's too much. God, it's too dynamic. It's changing too much. Hang on. God damn it. It's this. This is the problem. You need to start a little higher. See ya, Christian. Thanks for jumping on. I'm gonna jump off pretty soon too. I'm starving. What's the software you're using? You mean the instrument or the workstation, the DAW? Because this is called Serum. It is complicated, but it's fun. And the DAW is called Reaper. It is also complicated, I guess, but very easy to use. Yeah, we're not even gonna mess with that. I also think it's cool. Thank you. Okay, we did it. We made 6 interesting sounding swings. I'm proud of everyone. We've all done great. We did a really good job. Everyone should feel really good about it. Pajama stream. Huge success. Okay, now we're going to turn off those and start working on these. Okay. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I was describing a little earlier. I don't know who's all here from that, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna have one effect that is the same modulation on all of these because they can't be too different than their L swing. Oh, these are labeled wrong. Hang on, I'm I'm a monkey man. I can't do this if it's not numbered the right way. If it's not labeled and numbered. Anyway, we're gonna collectively agree on one set of things we're changing, and we're going to change them all in the same way, and it's not going to be dramatic. So, all your fonts. Aw, thanks, dude. I think they're pretty fun to run through. I did a live stream with Stony Magnum, of all people, recently, which was super dope. Where he tried all of my free fonts for the first time, and it was so good. There are lots of words I would like to use. This one's going to be paid. This is going to be a paid font. Yeah. To everyone's dismay, I'm sure. Very sad. But I want to buy more instruments. I want to buy FM8. I want to buy more plugins. And I can't do that if they're all free, so. I want to get into EDM production. Anyway. Here's the other thing, okay? As I said very recently, I'm a hungry guy. I'm super hungry right now. So, what I think we should do is agree on some effects, apply them here, and then I'm going to jump off and go eat stuff, since I assume you don't want to, like, watch me do that. But, is there interest from the 4 concurrent viewers of the stream right now if I jumped on in, like, an hour after that and kept going? Would anyone like to jump on? Or is Saturday night... I mean, you probably should have, you know... You probably shouldn't want to spend your entire afternoon and evening watching this, but if you want to, I am definitely not going to hold it against you, and I might even encourage it. Because I don't want to do this by myself. But, all this to say, if I did another stream later tonight, would you guys want to watch it? Is there demand for that from the 4 people that are watching right now? There's demand from A. There's demand for from Darth Maxadu. Let's do it in the effects rack. Let's do it in here. Yeah, that's true. There is like a weird demand for people eating online. I don't even want to know what that means, you know? I don't want to know where that comes from, or like who's doing that. I don't want to know. I'd rather keep my brain in its like innocent state of not knowing why people like that. So there's this. There's classic from my dog. Adorbs. I love dogs. Would never own one. But I do love interacting with them. They're a load of fun. The obvious thing we could do is make another LFO. Make it look like a balloon. And modulate a couple things in here, namely the filter. Hello, where is the filter? There we go. I wish this was visual. I don't know what these all look like in my brain. I'm a simple guy. Okay, that should suffice. 18 or 12. 18 it is. What we could do, we've done this on a lot of sound fonts previously, but it's a crowd pleaser. It always works. What time would I be back on? Like an hour from whenever I get off. Maybe like 45 minutes, I don't know. The webs are reminding you of magnetic. Really? That's interesting. So, okay, we modulate the filter. God damn it, I can't even talk. Modulate the filter. And then also the distortion. Where's that? Currently being modulated by 3, but that's okay. We're going to get rid of it. See ya. Actually... No, it's cool. It's whatever. In case you guys can't tell, I'm a huge fan of this, like, shark fin looking waveform. I like when it gets to the top quick and then cuts. It's my favorite. It's my freaking jam. Oh, we can have triplets. How do I use it? I assume that's what this does, right? Triplets? Oh, it just enables them. Okay. Sorry, I can't talk and think at the same time. I gotta do one or the other. Okay, so that's one set. That's one idea. Is we could just make it warble, and it doesn't have to be that dramatic. We can dial it back a little. We can just have it do, like this. Okay, I feel like this effect is too common. I use it too often. So what we're going to do is only have a couple of them do that. We're going to have H swing 1 and 2 be gifted that effect. And we're going to compare so that we respect the integrity of what we've done. It looked something like that. I don't know. Then over here in FX, we had this, control that. We had a filter. And it was low 18. We modulated the cutoff. Oh. Why is it coming out like that? That's weird. Jesus. Okay. It's a paid font. Why not add variant swing pairs? Yeah. Well, I think that's basically what we're going to do. We're just going to have H-swing 1 and 2 have wubs, and I think the other ones will not. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Did we change anything else on here? I don't think we did. Okay, those are the changes H-swing and 1 and 2 are going to go through, and then 3 through 6... Hang on. Just give me a minute. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. Well, that was easy. That was super cool. That was way cooler than I thought it was going to be. That was dope. Do the simple one this time. Get it to a comparable position. Like around there looks pretty good. We had you go an octave up. God damn. I might even go back and do that to the other two. That is cool as hell. Oh yeah, this is the one that got... Oh yeah. This already has that. Whoops, I didn't open it. Hang on. This is the one that got mirrored? Yeah. Never mind. Cool. That one's gonna require some, like, compression or something. That one's getting out of control. But, in the meantime... Back to complex. I liked this one a little better. Let's bring this one up to a 5th, maybe, and then drop it down. Whatever. Super simple. Too much. That one almost has like a vowel sound. It almost sounds like someone's doing that with their voice. Wow. Cool. Here's an idea for anyone that wants to have an idea. You know what would be great is if in a DAW, if I clicked on a track, there should be a thing that automatically opens up the effects for that track. If I just click on the track itself, not the little effects button, but like the track, like if I clicked right there, it'd be pretty cool if there was something that like automatically opened it up. Because like 99% of the time I do want that. That's my idea that I'm having. Ooh! Feel it! Feel it! You feel it? No! Okay, I'm quite happy with how those all came out. How did the first two sound again? Oh my god, they're like boring now. Shh, 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 don't you do it. We're doing good work here. That's what we're doing. This is turning out great. I got it. You hearing it? I already hear it. Something like that. Level's got to be way lower. Something like that. That wasn't it, but don't worry, we're getting there. Yeah. We're gonna get there. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Nope. That's too much. You know... Why did I just attach that to level? I'm getting hungry. I'm doing dumb stuff now. I meant to attach that to this. That's too much. It's too dramatic. It's too much. It's got to be super subtle. I almost wonder if, like, adjusting the pitch itself. Oh, it's way too much. This one's too slow, isn't it? I don't know if that's going to sound good swinging. It's just, I don't think it's going to do it. God damn it. No, not this one. We're not doing it. I'll come back to that. Not happy with it, but I don't know why. So I'll come back to it. Okay. I'm taking Darth Maxadu's advice, and I'm going to go eat food. I will probably jump back on around 7 o'clock MST, which is 6 o'clock PST and 9 o'clock EST, I think. So, yeah. Okay. Thanks, everyone, for staying on. I'll see you all in a bit.